Hey, it's your girl, Bernadette, aka Beautiful Butterfly. I already cleansed my cards. We're gonna use 5 different decks for this reading. It's gonna be a general reading for our Capricorn, which is an earth sign. So we're gonna do for the zombie tarot, which is my first time using it here. We're gonna use the eyeball spread. So I started shuffling the cards. We have 1 card already. We need 7 cards total. So excuse me if I go ahead and reference the book, because these are brand new cards. And you know, I don't really use tarot cards in my reading. I use oracle cards. So I will be using oracle cards for this reading, as well as this deck, which is a tarot card deck. So we have 1 card that fell out, so we need 6 more to go and to go ahead and do this reading. So I'm asking the energies and spirit guides and guardian angels, gods and goddesses that help me with this reading. What is it that Capricorn needs to see for the month ahead, which is for July? Okay. Go ahead and do July. So if you see me, just keep shuffling. I like my cards to jump out. What would you like Capricorns to know for the month of July? What should they pay attention to? Okay, 5 of Cups. Give me 1 second. So let me go ahead and place this in the order. So this is 1. This is 2. I got to put them in the order of an eyeball. Okay. Okay, what is the message that Capricorn should be paying attention to for the month ahead, which is the month of July? This video might be a little long. If it resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. Because of course I'll be posting this on YouTube. I think my general reading for zodiacs will be on YouTube. They almost came out. Okay, what is it that you want to show Capricorn? What is the message that they should pay attention to? Okay, what is the message that Capricorn should pay attention to for the month ahead? So give me 1 second. I just want to make sure I put this together right. 3. 4. Got 3 more cards, so we need 5, 6, and 7. Then we can go ahead and move ahead with the reading. So be patient with me. Like I said, these are the first time I'm using these decks. I don't normally use tarot cards. Okay. We have, give me 1 second, I just want to make sure they're in order. Okay. Ooh. Okay. 1 more card. Oh. All right, I'm going to go ahead and choose. There was 2 cards that flipped over, so I'm going to use that as an energy card. So we have the Empress as the energy card. So give me a second. Okay, so the Empress is the energy card, and this can represent fertility, maternal success, just the feminine force to be reckoned with. The Empress embodies the cycle of birth, death, and reanimation. Her maternal instincts kick into high gear whenever her offerings are threatened. She knows there is no problem she can't solve with patience, love, and a shovel to the back of the head. She is a nurturer, so her home is filled with both the living and the undead. Watch where you step. All right. So this is mainly, this is an energy, a major arcana. This can represent, like they said, fertility. It maybe some will be acknowledging a pregnancy soon. This can be maternal instincts from others and success for others. Some people are going to experience success. Okay. So we have success, maternal, and fertility for the month of July, and that's going to be our energy card, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go into the spread, and we're going to move into the minor arcanas, because these seems to be all minor arcanas that are on the table. So we have the Two of Cups, okay? So this is going to be, so you guys know, this is an eyeball offer, a glimpse at the month ahead, okay? So this is what to expect for the month of January. Anywho, the month of July. So we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups represents harmony, balance, and compromise, representing the union of two people. Two of Cups speaks happy balance between two parties who can finally sit down at the dinner table without fighting. So maybe there might be some, reconciliation, two parties coming together. It can also mean harmony, balance, or compromise within a relationship. Maybe some people are having ups and downs in a relationship, and it's just tired of fighting, and they really want to go ahead and, just, put all that bad stuff behind them. So this is what you get for the Two of Cups, okay? The second card we have here is going to be the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups represents loss, sadness, and grief. All seems lost. The mood is black. Things are going as you hope. So you may go through some loss or maybe some sadness and some grief. You know what I mean? Turn the frown upside down and look for future-free, disgusting walking. So if you happen to go through this in the next month, pull yourself out of it. Know that it's only temporary. Again, so this is, what seems lost will be found eventually. So some will experience some sort of loss, sadness, or grief. Okay, that's what we have for that card here. Then this reading is not so bad. So we have, this is Queen of Cups, okay? So Queen of Cups represents intuitive, devoted emotion. So some of you guys may be using your intuition. Maybe you guys are picking up on things. Some of you will become devoted on some things as well. And also, your emotions will be a little bit high, nurturing, playful, communicative, despite your efforts, absence. So look for new prospects in areas of children, animals, spiritual matters, and the environment. Okay. We have a lot of cups on the table. Like, we have a lot of cups on the table. Okay, the Ten of Cups here is what we have here. Ten of Cups means peace, contentment, family. Someone's going to enjoy some peace. It's going to feel like you're finally catching a lucky break. Some of you guys will go through some contentment, and you guys will probably have like a fun-filled day with the family. You guys are going to be able to relax with a lot of happiness and respite against the advance. You're going to kick back, may happen, have a cold one, and family and friends gather around. Maybe you might go to some, we do have 4th of July coming up. You guys may be able to sit around and enjoy each other's company, make those bonds and plans for the future. Okay? All right. So then we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, here goes the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands means completion. You guys are finally going to get to finishing a task. May have the willpower to go to do things that you want to do. And you guys may experience a little bit of persistence, which is great. You're the gift that keeps on giving. You don't know when to quit. Your steadfast devotions, obsession to completing a task, credit will come through. So again, Knight of Wands means completion of task. Whatever you've been putting off, you'll definitely get to a point to where you guys will definitely finish it. You'll definitely gain that willpower and persistence, okay? Then we have the Page of Hazards, okay? Page of Hazards. Give me 1 second while I get that. Page of Hazards also means being responsible, being very determined, and welcoming new beginnings. So for some of you, you guys will probably take responsibility in regarding a situation. Maybe you'll go ahead and take fault and just be like, you know what, that's my fault. That's my mistake. I'm taking full responsibility. Some of you guys will weather up this determination to get stuff done. And you guys will welcome, or some of you guys will welcome some new beginnings. Okay. I love these decks. I love this deck. Okay. So the last card, which is going to be the Five of Swords right here. This is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords means defeat, bickering, severing ties. So some of you are going to go ahead and walk away from some situations. You guys are tired of going back and forth and arguing. You guys are just going to give up. You know, you're tired of the troubles. You know, it's going to be a turning point for you, for a project, a relationship, or an issue. Resentment may be simmering among you and your fellow refugees. But be wary of any individuals always seem ready to start a fight. If your problems can't be resolved for the better, it's time to cut ties. So, you guys, some of you guys will experience some arguments, some fights, some bad situations, and you have to start thinking about, you know, is this something that you really want to continue in doing, or should you just walk away? And you guys should go ahead and just walk away. You may be feeling some sort of defeat, but bickering all the time, you guys might want to just consider just walking away and severing your ties. It doesn't mean severing your ties completely or walking away completely, but just so that you guys could get along. So maybe walking away for just a little while will make things a little bit better, okay? So that's the eyeball spread using the zombie tarot card. I hope that you guys can resonate with that. Now we're going to go ahead and move on. I told you we're using 5 different spreads, 5 different decks actually. So now we're going to move on to Doreen Virtue Oracle deck. And this I'm going to pull 3 cards for your life purpose for the month of July. For the month of July. And if it resonates, cool. Take what resonates and just leave the rest behind. As they say, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, right? So we got 2 down. Just need 1 more card. Okay, so we have our deck. So I'm using the Doreen Virtue Life and Purpose deck. I'm going to be using Butterfly Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue as well. Love and Relationship by Doreen Virtue. And then we're going to use the Future Telling cards from Kipper. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about your life purposes cards. Okay, and like I said, this is a general reading. This doesn't mean that this is going to happen to everybody. It doesn't mean that it's going to resonate with everybody. Like I said, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. If it doesn't, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. This is just a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Risings, okay? And just so you know, you guys know I'm a Capricorn. And looking at some of these cards, I want to say for myself, some of it's a little bit accurate, but we'll go ahead and go through the cards. So the first card we have is counseling. So some of you guys will go ahead and deal with some counseling of such. Maybe your words offer counseling to those. So you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Maybe some people come to you for counseling. Counseling is another word for advice. Okay? So some of you guys will be going into counseling, or you guys offer that counseling ability to others, friends and family. Some of you guys are going to go ahead and let go certain situations. Some of you guys will walk away from situation that doesn't benefit you. So the second life purpose card is let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. If it's not working for you in the time being, let it go. Come back to it later. You know what I mean? We got some retrogrades coming into play. Tomorrow is a full moon in Capricorn. Capricorns, use that to your full advantage. If you need information on how to deal with that, let me know. No. I'm sorry, I was rudely interrupted. So some of us are thinking about going back to school, have registered to go back to school. The answer that you are seeking involves going to school. So maybe you guys are wanting to pick up a new career, you guys might want to be going into something totally different, and you guys are actually thinking about going to school. We have the school card. The answer that you are seeking involves going to school. So those are your three cards. Counseling for those, or those who act like a counselor, giving advice, a lending ear, kind words. Some of us will need to go ahead and let go of some stuff. And then some of us will be going back to school. All right. So that's what we have for the life purpose cards for the month of July. Now we're going to go ahead and do the butterfly oracle deck. No, I'm sorry. What we're going to do is the love and relationship. Love and relationship is what we're going to do first. And that's usually a 5-card spread. And I'm doing this reading as I would a personal reading. But the only difference is, instead of doing it personalizing for people, we're doing this for zodiac signs. And we're going to do this. This is for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. So this is the love and relationship card for Capricorn. Excuse the noise in the background. I do apologize. Okay. Ooh, so what do Capricorn needs to... All right. Okay. Oh. So we got 2 cards already. So we need 3 more cards. Oh, so instead of having 5 cards, we actually have 6. If you like it, oh, 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 yeah. Got to. I'm sorry. No, I'm telling you. Okay, so I got the 6 cards. I put them in order, in the order that the spirits see fit. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm just joking. So anyway, I am not joking about the cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the love and relationship reading. So Cappies. So you're involved with someone who gives you a lot of passion. Okay, this person allows your heart to sing, soul to sing with joy. So this person's providing you a lot of passion. This is a person that you consider your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. All right, you consider this person your soulmate. But then you paid attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So you started paying attention to the red flags. There were some things going on that you were just like, hold up, wait a minute. What's going on? You know, things are changing. Things have changed. Why have they changed? What's going on? Okay. So with paying attention to the red signs, the red flags, you retreated back from this person. You step back. It's time to disconnect from the world. Not only did you disconnect from this person, you did disconnect it from the world. Okay. Then ultimately, again, this is for the month of July. If you haven't, you know what? I'm going to say this past, present, or future, but for the month of July. Okay. So you fell back. You know what I mean? You stepped back. You know, things weren't what they were before. So then you started having conversation with this person, heart-to-heart conversation. You know, you got back in good grace with this person. And then you guys started speaking and honestly discussing your feelings for one another. Okay? You guys are having, or you guys will be having a heart-to-heart conversation, you know? And then, I mean, it's a great ending for the last card because engagement. It's going to be engagement for some of you. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So some will be experiencing some sort of engagement. Hey. Not for me, though. So let's go ahead and run through the cards again. So we have passion. You guys had passion with this person. This person was your soulmate, who is still your soulmate. Then this person started doing some things that made you start paying attention to the red flags. Oh, wait a minute. What we doing here, nigga? What are we doing here, nigga? Like, what are we doing? Excuse my French, but what the fuck are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? You changing shit up. What's good? Like, what's good? You paid attention to the sign. Then you went ahead and you fell back from him in the world. You know what I mean? You said, to hell with this shit. Like, I don't deserve this. You know, this is bullshit. Boo, do you. You do you and I'm going to do me. But then he comes back, right? You guys get to having this heart-to-heart conversation. You guys start to discuss how you guys feel for one another. Bam. And then he goes ahead and you guys are talking about, hey, why don't we, fuck it. You know what? I can't live without you, boo. You've been rocking with me. You've been fucking with me. You know what I mean? Like, and I apologize. Like, I can't let you go. I'm not going to let you go. I'm not going to let another person, another nigga. I'm not going to let you go to somebody else because I know what you're capable of doing. I know what you're capable of bringing to the table. I know what the fuck you can do. And I don't want you doing that shit with nobody else. So let me go ahead and put this ring on it. Let's go ahead and get engaged and see where this takes us. Not a bad read for Capricorn, but like I said, this is a general reading for Capricorn. Sun, moon, and rising. If it applies, then that's good. If it resonates, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay. So now we're gonna do the Butterfly Oracle deck. This is a 10-card spread that I normally use on my personal readings. For real, this is how I feel. Just step up out of here. Ooh, you stress my type. Everything's so right. Out of here. So we got 2 cards on the table. We need 8 more. Oh, I was going to take it, but it didn't fall. I like my cards to fall. I want you. Okay, we got 6 cards. Tarjetas. 6 tarjetas on the table. We have 6 cards on the table. So we need 4 more. 4 more. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we could do here. Okay. We got another card that fell. Now we need 3 more cards. This playlist is not so bad, is it? Okay, what do you have to show Capricorn for the upcoming month of July? Okay. We got 2 more cards needed. Okay, keep in mind that this is a general reading. You know what I mean? I don't want you guys to think like this gonna resonate with me because I'm a Capricorn. It's not gonna resonate with every Capricorn. It's impossible. Impossible. So I'm just waiting on 1 more card. Oh. Okay. Okay. Anywho, so we got our 10-card spread. I'm sorry, I'm into my music. I'm sorry. Get back in tune, Bernadette. Get back in tune. Get back in tune. Give me 1 second. Okay, so some Capricorns are going to go through some parental care. Parental care. Parental care can be having some issues with the kid's father, children's father, baby daddies. I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little moisture. I don't like that. Don't get me wrong. Like I love my oils. And it's a bit much sometimes. Hello. But anyway. So some of you guys are going to go through some bickering with your kid's father, baby mama, on how to raise the kids. This could definitely mean because it's the summertime, you know, We want to hang out. We want to kick it. We don't want our kids around. Um, or we got some things to do. And baby daddy ain't working, right? Why can't you watch these kids? It can mean that, or some of you guys will be taking on the responsibility of taking care of your parents. Okay, parental care. Either you're having some issues with the children's father, baby mothers, whatever it is, that means that, or you guys will be looking into taking care of your family, your parents, okay? Some of you guys are seeking self-employment, going to work for yourselves, maybe a side hustle. And the reason why I say that is because you guys are seeking and finding ways to boost your finances. So we have the self-employment card. You guys are seeking and finding ways to boost your finances, which is definitely not a bad thing. But overall, you need to know that regardless of anything, you are much stronger than you know. Please do keep that in mind. So anytime that you feel like you're at a breaking point, remember that. Wait, what the fuck am I crying for? Why am I crying? Like, what the fuck? Like, no, I'm stronger than this. You guys are going to go ahead. We're Caps. Caps handle everything. Like, they handle everything. Some of you guys are going through a spiritual growth, a spiritual enlightenment. You guys are looking into spiritual growth to make your life better, to live a better life all the way around, 360, and how you deal with yourself, how you deal with others, how will you live your life? You want to just be happy and free. So you guys are definitely going into that spiritual growth, which is a great thing because I've been there for a while and I love it. I don't think I'll be leaving it anytime soon. So you've been changing your mind back and forth about taking care of you. Changing your mind. Changing your mind about what you should do as far as taking self-care and this dietary change. So a lot of you have been thinking about going to the gym or eating better. You know what I mean? I want to live a better life. I want to live a good life. I don't want to feel overweight. I don't want to be putting all this shit in my body. You guys been thinking about it. Changing your mind about it. Going back and forth about it. You guys been going back. Cards are saying take the next step. Stop bullshitting. Get up and do your diet. Take care of you. You know what I mean? Like, take care of you. Self-care. Take care of you. Don't worry about nobody else. Take care of you. Go ahead and put that dietary change in order. If you connect that with spirituality and spirituality growth, you can definitely make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. It's the truth. Okay, we got the high honor card. Y'all know what this means. High honor, you're going to get praise, maybe some recognition at work, probably hearing back from a job that you applied for. Maybe you're thinking about moving, or you put some application to some new housing. You're going to start getting word about, hey, you've been approved for this home, or you've been approved for this loan, or you've been doing really great at work. We want to show you that, and we want to let you know that we recognize you. We're praising you. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a good feeling for the month of July for the Capricorns. You guys are going to have high honor in everything that you do. You know what I mean? Everything that you do, everything that you touch for the month of July will happen for you. Will definitely happen for you. So this concludes the reading for Capricorn. It's so weird because now I'm going back in my mind like, I'm going back and forth in my mind with this reading, and I'm just like, it resonates. A lot of it, some of it resonates already, and I can hardly wait. I can't wait to, you know, step into July and see how much more this will also resonate. You guys see this gray here? Like, this is, so let me tell you about this patch here. So there was this girl, Kai. I might have said it in another live, but there was this girl, and she had a patch of gray. We were in grammar school, maybe 4th or 5th grade, and I was like, whoa, that's dope as hell. I want me a patch. Got me a patch right here, right there. Aquí estoy, the patch. And this is, it grows, it's all gray here. All gray here. No matter how I dye it, I can dye it and it can stay black for a couple of months. Because, you know, you have semi-permanent dye and you have permanent dye. So I always use permanent dye. And for some odd reason, it never fails with a permanent dye. I get this. It comes back. I love it though. I was thinking about just start wearing it because I think it's hot. Nothing but gray hair here. I got cowlicks too. Ooh, but anyway, I hope this reading resonated with you all my fellow Capricorns. If it didn't, don't worry. It was a general reading. I'm not expecting it to resonate with everyone or every Capricorn in the world. But if you guys want information on readings, please add me on Facebook, Bernadette Bunch, or leave a message, a comment at the bottom. But again, I want to wish you all, and even for the people that are cross-watching for Cap, you know, if you feel this resonate for your fellow Cappy friend, let them know. Like, hey, I think this reading resonates with you. Listen to this reading. Like, she's dope as fuck. Because she is, right? Again, so this is my reading for my Earth sign, Capricorn. All right. You guys have a great day. See you guys soon.